Hello, sports fans, and welcome to Southern Virginia University, where the Knights are going to be taking on the Ferrum College Panthers. My name is Rock Giles. I'll be taking you through the game with my friend and colleague, Tyler Wright. Tyler, what do you think we'll be seeing in today's game?
Well, Rock, I think we'll be seeing a good game today. This is the fourth matchup between these two teams, the Ferrum Panthers and the SVU Knights. Ferrum currently leads the series 3-0, but it's been a close-fought match every single game. It's close, and both these teams put their heart in the field. Last year, the opening game against Ferrum, SVU lost 1-2. But I'm expecting a good game. These teams, they're both fierce competitors, and I'm excited to see what we're going to see today.
Absolutely. I have to agree with you there. I'm excited to see a lot of players out here. We have a lot of freshmen on the team. I believe we have 6 out of the 10. There's a lot of potential out here, a lot of youngsters really trying to go out there and improve themselves. But then again, we also have a lot of juniors as well, so we do have some experience out there on the field for SVU. So I think it will be an absolutely fantastic mashup between these two teams.
This is SVU's third season as an official NCAA team in the sport of field hockey. They're coming off a 3-10 campaign, and they're looking to continue the growth that they've been seeing. They improved vastly last season, and we hope to see that progress continue, the momentum carry into this season. And like you said, we have a lot of veteran players, and I've talked to them a little bit before the game, and that's what they want. They want to keep the momentum going, they said.
And there they go, getting ready to head back out to the field, start this matchup. Both teams getting psyched up, talking to their coaches, trying to form a game plan. Both teams are pretty even with each other in terms of records. Tyler, you mentioned something about Southern Virginia improving vastly from 2 years ago to last year, improving, I believe, 2 wins. I believe I saw the Ferrum Panthers record change as well, and they went from 3-15 to 4-13, so they improved as well. I think both of these teams are pretty eager to go out there and kind of really improve more and prove it out there on the field and show that they can get better, and they are getting better. I've been hearing a lot of these players are going out before school starts and during the summer, and they're going out and practicing and showing that effort, trying to make personal improvements so they can show it out there on the field. And the teams take the pitch, getting ready to start, and we're off. Southern Virginia's going to start with control of the ball. Some good defense from Ferrum. They're going to take it away and start pushing in. And they quickly move into the Knights' territory, trying to get an early score. That's going to be a foul. They're going to take a free hit real quick.
Nice steal there by Corinna Olsen. Corinna, one of the more experienced players on the team. She is a junior, and she is the co-captain with Rachel Emmel. Corinna She, interestingly enough, could drive a motorbike before she could drive a car.
That's quite interesting. I wish I had a motorbike. SVU is going to try to move in, but Ferrum's going to take that one away, prevent any real damage from happening. And take their hit from the Panthers' side. She's going to hit that one with the round part of the stick and give up possession. Number 17, Corinna Olsen's going to pass the ball in. Very quickly, Ferrum's going to take the ball back. There's a good pass. Some contact on that play with the stick. I'm going to call foul. And the Panthers are going to take a free hit here at about the 20-yard line. You know, Tyler, I'm seeing some good back and forth between these teams. You know, some good offense, but equally some good defense. You know, there really hasn't been a lot of play so far on just one side of the field. It's been going, you know, there and back pretty quickly.
Yeah, that's for sure. You know, there's no one team that has all the momentum right now. This is anyone's game. You know, we've been mentioning how SVU's been getting better every season. And, you know, that's not just wins and losses. Last season, they were in most games. They were keeping it competitive. You could tell that these girls were trying, and that's really good.
Absolutely.
And you can see that here today. These girls, they don't have any quit in them.
Ferrum's going to quickly move the ball out of their territory and start driving in on the SVU Knights. And some potential to score right here, and she's going to take a shot. And I believe that's going to go out of bounds.
Looks like Ferrum sent up here with a free hit by Cameron Bailey.
They're going to try to drive in around the Knights. Another shot's going to be taken. SVU struggling a little bit to get the ball out of their territory, but they do get it out eventually. Nice driving up the field. Only a few defenders over there. But the ball does get stolen.
Looks like we have another foul on the field as Ferrum will take another free hit. And that will go out of bounds.
Shot's going to be taken over on the Knights side. And I believe there's going to be a foul called. SVU is going to get a free hit. Try to drive up the field quickly. Fancy footwork. And that's going to go out of bounds. Ferrum's driving up the field pretty quickly. They've had a couple opportunities to score thus far, but nothing has come of it.
And Rachel Immel there with the hit, clearing the field, relieving some pressure on the defense. Rachel Immel, as I said before, is the other co-captain on this team. One of the more experienced players on this team, and Rachel, on their first official season in NCAA, she actually hit a game winner against Meredith College, putting them over ahead, giving this program its first ever victory.
The Panthers going to start moving up. The pass is going to go a little far, and that's going to head out of bounds for SVU to take.
Great hustle there by Jocelyn Marino, one of the new freshmen on the team. And she's going to pass it to Audrey Toss.
The Knights going to take the ball at about midfield. Here's a pass. It's going to get lifted up a little bit, but the Panthers are going to take it away. Number 14, Olivia Turner, is in control of the ball. Passes it up the field, and they're going to start driving in on the Knights. And a penalty is going to get called. And the possession is going to turn over to the Knights.
Great pass by Corinna Olson to Ellie Agnew, one of the new freshmen on the team as well.
The Knights are driving in the first time in a while. And a penalty is going to be called. And I think the Knights are going to have a corner shot. This is a very dangerous situation for the Panthers. The Knights are, for the first time, having a real opportunity to be able to get the first goal of the game. The shot's going to get blocked back. There's going to be another call on the field, and I think that's going to be another corner shot for the Southern Virginia Knights. Getting lined up and ready. And the shot's going to be taken and blocked, and that's going to go out of bounds. Knights are going to retain possession, I think. Penalty is going to be called, turning the ball over to the Ferrum Panthers. But very quickly given back to the Knights. Here we go, another free shot. Southern Virginia is going to drive in, cross it, but will ultimately miss the shot. You know, the Knights were playing the defensive game for a while, but now they're really starting to drive in on the Panthers and create some scoring opportunities. And the Panthers are going to take the ball from their own territory.
There you go, Jocelyn Marino with a steal. There you go, Audrey Toss getting the ball back for SVU.
I believe both of those players are freshmen.
That's right.
Some good motivation, some good effort given from those two freshmen.
Future's looking bright here for the Knights. A lot of freshmen on the field right now, and a lot of good stuff that we're seeing from them.
Ball's going to go out of bounds. SVU's going to take this one in. The Panthers are moving quickly up the field. If a pass gets just out of their grasp, though, and the Knights are going to start taking it back. And there's going to be a penalty called. Number 8, Ashley Torgeson's going to take this one up. Pass quickly up the field, but it does get away, and the Panthers are going to come into possession. Panthers are trying to make some progress, moving in slowly but surely. But also some good defense from the Knights are keeping them back. And there's going to be another call out on the field. And I believe the Knights are going to take this one. Oh no, I apologize. The Panthers are going to keep it. The Knights are driving in, making some real progress. The ball's going to get taken just outside of the shooting circle. It's a foot race to the corner.
First quarter done here at Knight Stadium. Score is still 0-0. Anyone's game.
Definitely a good game. You know, at the beginning of the game, we were seeing a lot of back and forth, and it seemed to stay on Ferrum's side for a little bit. But now it's going back to the back and forth game. It's going to be a real good half, I think. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we'll be right back after a quick break for the second quarter of the game. Stay tuned. And here we go, ladies and gentlemen, getting ready for the second quarter of the game. And the Knights are going to start off with the ball. And Ferrum's going to take that one away. We get caught up at midfield. A swing and a miss. But they keep possession nonetheless. There's going to be a penalty called. The Knights are going to take this one out of the Panthers' territory. There's going to be another call, but the Panthers are going to take this one. Number 1, Cameron Bailey's going to start driving up the field with some fancy footwork right there. And the Panthers are going to take it back a little bit, try to assess the situation a little bit, try to get a better read on the Knights' defense. And that ball's going to go out of bounds. And the freshman number 10, Jocelyn Moreno, is going to take this one. The Knights are making some progress up the field and trying to get around the corner, but it'll go out of bounds. Tyler, I think this game might come down to whoever scores first is going to win.
That's what it's looking like. Both these teams giving in all their effort. And like you said, there's been a lot of back and forth. At times, Ferrum seemed to have the momentum. But SVU comes back and, gives their defense something to handle.
Absolutely. Ferrum College is going to take this one from about midfield. And another call. And the Panthers are making their way up the field. They're driving in. And some shoulder contact that time. If this was the NFL, that would have been on a highlight reel, I think.
It looks like Ferrum is setting up for a penalty shot.
Wow, this could set the tone for the rest of the game.
That's Riley Steeples on Ferrum taking the shot.
And she does, in fact, score. And Ferrum takes the lead 1-0.
Goal scored by number 21, Riley Staples.
After that goal, SVU is going to take it. A little bit of a hard pass there. I'm sorry. Ferrum's going to take a shot. That's going to get blocked and go out of bounds. Ferrum's going to drive in again. Try to force another opportunity to get a goal. And there's going to be another call.
Looks like XVU is getting their mask on for the corner kick. Or hit, I should say.
Very dangerous situation for the Knights.
And the Knights defense is able to get the ball out of there.
Knights are going to take the ball, have a free shot. And they finally get the ball out of their territory, and they're starting to drive in on the Panthers.
There we go. Ashley Torgerson with the nice steal. Ashley Torgerson is definitely getting her share of hits in today.
Panthers are going to start moving up the field. And they start getting closer. Some real potential for a second goal, but the Knights are going to take that one, and there's going to be a lot of contact out there on the field. Play's going to stop. There's going to be a free shot. And the Knights are going to take it at around midfield. Very quickly, the Panthers are going to start moving in. Ferrum trying to find somebody up near the goal, but the pass does in fact get away from them, and SVU is going to take it. Ferrum with the chance to score right here. There's going to be a call inside of the shooting circle.
Looks like Ferrum's going to have another opportunity for a corner hit. SVU was able to block their last hit. Hopefully this defense will be able to keep it up.
Ferrum moves in. Some damage control is going to be taken from the Knights. And they're going to get it out of that area. And a penalty is called. The Panthers are going to take it. Number 8, Bryn Probert, is going to be in control of the ball, trying to get it around some defenders and move in. She's going to pass it up. And a shot's going to be taken and scored. The Panthers are now up 2-0.
That was Thebolo Nemulodi with the score.
She is actually out of South Africa. After that second score, Knights are going to take it at midfield again. That's got to be a little discouraging, giving up 2 goals in the second quarter of the game. Knights are going to try to move up quickly. There's going to be a call on the field, and Ferrum is going to take it. Passing the ball off, trying to retain possession, but a large pass is going to be going out of bounds. And SVU is going to take possession. Panthers driving in, try to get their third. Pass is given off. The Knights are going to be able to get it out of there and start driving up the field quickly. Attempt to beat the defenders on the ends. But Ferrum's going to take it away, start moving back up the field. And it's stolen. There's going to be a call just outside of the striking circle. Number 8, Ashley Torgerson, is going to take it up. A shot. It's blocked. Ferrum's getting it out of there. It's tried to pass it into the striking circle, but there's going to be a call right before that. Knights are trying to make some real opportunities to be able to get themselves up on the board. They're going to drive in. That's going to be a foul. Nice discussing their game plan as they get set up for this corner shot. You can hear the fans down there getting real loud, getting real excited for this opportunity. The shot's going to be taken. And blocked. Ferrum's going to start moving up the field quickly. Try to take advantage of the slow defense. But there's going to be a call, and the Knights are going to take it back.
Impressive ball skills there by Krenna Olsen.
Some tension building out there. The Knights are really trying hard to get their first goal up. Ferrum's also putting up a fight with some strong defense. Ball is going to get hit out of bounds. Knights take it. Ball's going to get lifted up. And that's going to be the end of the first half with Ferrum up 2-0. Tyler, what do you think we'll be seeing in the second half?
Well, Rock, we can be seeing a little change in the game plan, I think, for SVU. It's definitely manageable, down 2-0. Like we've been saying before, not one team has the momentum. We've been seeing a lot of shifting back and forth. At times, SVU, we've seen the Knights over there by the goal. They just got to make more of the opportunities that they're given, and they will come. And so we can expect to see the Knights come back out and, put their best foot forward and try to tie this game up and eventually take the lead.
Absolutely. I couldn't agree more. Well, we'll be right back after a quick break. Stay tuned for the second half of the game. And welcome back to Southern Virginia University, where the Knights are taking on the Ferrum Panthers. Thus far, the Panthers are up 2-0. And the Panthers actually scored those 2 goals in the second quarter of the game. The first quarter resulted in 0-0. The second quarter was a lot different. Tyler, what would you say the difference is in those 2 quarters?
I think the difference is just, playing a clean game, trying not to make mistakes, and then taking advantage when you're given the opportunity to score.
A good strong pass makes it past the defenders. But they're going to take it anyway. The Panthers start driving in. Some good defense from the Knights. Cleared out of their territory. That ball is going to go out of bounds. Ferrum's going to take it at about midfield. Southern Virginia is trying to move in a little bit, but Ferrum is doing a good job of preventing them from getting very far. There's going to be a penalty. Southern Virginia is going to take it at about the 40-yard line. A lot of scuffle around the striking circle. It's going to be another call. There's a lot of fouls and a lot of penalties in general, and I think that's because of the intensity between these 2 teams. They're right about even with each other. But they both want to just fight and just keep giving that effort. The Panthers are going to start moving in pretty quickly. Little scuffle, and they're going to pass it. Try to find a better shot. Some strong defense from the Knights. They're going to get out of the striking area, but Ferrum's going to maintain the possession. And a pass and a shot is going to get blocked. And it's going to go in on the rebound shot.
Looks like that was Sarah Raw, number 13 on Ferrum with the shot.
And Ferrum is now up 3-0. In the first few minutes of the third quarter, they get their 3rd goal.
Goal scored by number 13, Sarah Raw.
And Southern Virginia is going to take it up. Number 14, Sydney White, is going to start it off. And Ferrum's going to start moving up very quickly, getting the ball over on Southern Virginia's side. Good hesitation move from number 1, Cameron Bailey on Ferrum. But the ball's going to get taken away and stolen back from Cameron Bailey. There's going to be a penalty, and Southern Virginia is going to take it from just around their own striking circle. And the Knights are going to try to rush a pass up to about midfield, and it's going to get taken away. Corinna Olsen's going to take a shot just to clear it out of their area.
Smart play by Corinna. You know, now the ball's over on Ferrum's side of the field, and they're able to make that opportunity to potentially score. But now we see Ferrum has gotten the ball back onto the Knights side of the field.
Absolutely. He's doing a good job of just trying to give her team some room to breathe defensively. There's going to be another penalty called, and the Knights are going to take it up at about their own 10-yard line. A little bit of a scuffle, and there's going to be a call against Southern Virginia. Ferrum's going to take it, moving in very quickly. Another opportunity to score. And they're going to take a shot. A little scramble at around the goalkeeper's area, but the Knights going to take it out just a little bit. And someone is injured out there on the field.
27, Rachel Emmel.
Number 27, Rachel Emmel, junior out of Huntington, Pennsylvania, is going to be lying out there on the field. Trainer runs out to check up on her.
You know, Rachel, as we mentioned before, is one of the team captains, one of the more experienced players on this team. And she's able to walk off the field, so that's a good sign.
Always like to see that. It's fun to play sports, fun to be competitive. Sometimes someone gets hurt, and that's just a part of it. It's always a nice breath of fresh air to see them stand up quickly, walk off the field if they have to.
Some good sportsmanship here by some of Ferrum's players, shaking hands with Rachel as she walks off the field.
Love to see that.
SVU will now be playing with what looks like 10 girls on the field after losing Rachel.
Another scoring opportunity, and they're going to take a shot. It's going to get blocked. Some great defense from the goalkeeper.
And the Knights are setting up for another Ferrum corner hit. the defense has been able to block all these hits so far from the corner from Ferrum. So. And the Knights defense holds up again.
The Knights are going to take their free hit out from their own 15. Ferrum's going to take it back and start moving in quite quickly. Panthers start making some offensive moves. But there's going to be another call out on the field, and the Knights are going to take it. Ball's going to get lifted up, and the Knights are finally going to get it on the other side of the field. However, Ferrum College is going to take it back and turn it back on the offensive. They're driving in for another opportunity. But it'll get blocked by number 8, Ashley Torgeson. Shot's going to be taken, and it will be out of bounds. SVU's going to take it back up. Ferrum College steals it. Heading out to the corner, and she's going to cross it. That's going to be a penalty. I believe she hit it with the wrong part of the stick. Good steal from number 17, Karenna Olsen. She's going to move up the field and pass it up. Ferrum College takes it back, starts moving up quite quickly. Ball's going to get stuck at around the 30-yard line. And a good idea to pass it there, but it's going to go out of bounds. Put just a little too much power onto it. Knights are going to start moving in. Panthers take it back. You know, it seems like the Knights are playing more on the defensive this time, and they're not really strategizing to be able to get the ball over there and make an offensive play.
And the Knights with some offensive opportunity right here. Ferrum's able to get it back onto the Knights side of the field, though.
Ferrum's going to move it up. And a missed pass is going to push the ball out of bounds. Ferrum's going to try to move the ball up, but it will again go out of play. Number 8, Ashley Torgerson, is going to take it up for the Knights. And Ferrum's going to try to find a way to get around the SVU defense. Ball's going to get taken away.
Corinna Olsen advancing the ball to the Panther side of the field. Corinna hailing from Los Altos, California. Shout out to parents Stephen and Heidi if they're watching with their 3 siblings. You know, field hockey is predominantly a northeastern, midwestern sport, but it is steadily growing. We're seeing pockets of it come up in the California region. And if you look at the roster, you know, there's a couple girls from California, and, you know, field hockey is a growing sport. It's really popular over in Europe, especially among men's field hockey. But, you know, we love to see the sport growing. Definitely some untapped potential.
And that'll be the end of the third quarter, with Ferrum getting another goal at the very beginning of the quarter. And SVU trying hard to fight back defensively, but ultimately unable to score anything on the offense. Now we will be taking a short break, so get ready for the fourth and final quarter of play, and we'll be right back. We are back for the fourth quarter of Ferrum versus Southern Virginia University, with Ferrum up 3-0. Tyler, what do you think will happen? Do you think the Knights will fight back and be able to get those 3 goals?
We'll see. We'll see what Coach Lamb has got cooked up for the Knights in this last and final quarter of the game.
All right, fantastic. And Ferrum's going to move up the ball fairly quickly. It's going to get taken away.
Great effort there by Rochelle Chu-Kuong and Ellie Agnew. We have Sydney White advancing the ball up the field as the Knights hope to create some offensive opportunity to start here in the fourth quarter.
The ball's going to go out of bounds. Ferrum College is going to take it up. Foot race to the ball. Can cause a small collision, but nothing's going to be called. Ferrum College is going to keep moving in with a shot, but it'll get blocked. But on the rebound, they will indeed score a 4th goal.
Goal scored by number 16, Riley Hines.
Riley Hines credited with the goal. Ferrum now up 4-0 here in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, Tyler, I think this one might be pretty set in stone, but you can never give up hope if you're underneath. You can always come back and do the unthinkable. SVU is going to try to move up the field, make something happen, but that's going to go a little too far. Ferrum College is going to gain possession. There's going to be a call out there, and SVU is going to take it out on the Panther side of the field. There's going to be a foul, and they're going to take it from about the same spot.
Nice steal by the freshman Michaela Gallardo to keep the ball on the Panther side of the field. Looks like the Knights be able to set up a scoring opportunity right here.
And Olsen's going to drive in. And that's going to get blocked. Looks like SVU is going to get ready to be taking a corner shot.
Let's see if the Knights will be able to put this one in to get some momentum.
The shot's going to get taken, but blocked. Little scuffle, and the Knights will score.
There we go. That's what we're talking about, taking advantage of these opportunities you're given. SVU, they're going to have many more opportunities like this in the game. They're going to have more corner shots, possibly some goal shots and some free hits. Just taking advantage of those opportunities that they're given and creating scoring opportunities out of that. That's how you get back in the game. We see the Knights beautifully just did that right here in the fourth quarter.
Absolutely.
And that is Rachel Immel, I believe, that is accredited with that goal.
It's like I said before, you can never give up. And that was just early in the first few minutes of the fourth quarter. They still have a lot of time to gain back those other 3 goals.
Definitely feel a little shift of momentum after that goal. The ball on Ferrum's side of the field. Going back to that goal, it could have been very easy for the Knights to kind of settle back and not try as hard after being down 4-0 in the fourth quarter, but, that hustle just proves right there, they're still mentally invested in this game and they're willing to do what it takes to come back and win it.
And Ferrum's going to have possession at about midfield, trying hard to drive in on the Knights. However, the Knights are really putting up a fight, probably gaining a little bit of encouragement after their first goal of the game. Ferrum's going to take it up. The Knights are going to steal the ball and start driving forward. Ellie Agnew's moving in very quickly. Gets the ball taken away. And the ball's going to go out of bounds for SVU to take. Ferrum's going to drive in and take another shot.
Sarah Raw with her second shot on goal. That would have been her second of the day.
And Southern Virginia's going to pass the ball up. Number 13, Sarah Raw with another chance to take a shot. They're inside the striking area. Still scuffling around there. They knock the ball out of bounds. But I believe that'll be a corner shot for Ferrum. Teams are getting lined up. Ferrum's waiting for the okay. And here we go. Another shot will be taken and blocked and knocked out of bounds. So we'll do it again. SVU's going to take it up and knock that one out of bounds as well.
That gives the SVU defense a little breathing room now.
Ferrum trying hard to keep the ball over there around the striking circle. There's going to be a penalty called, and Southern Virginia is going to take it. Be a penalty, and Ferrum's gonna keep it, try to make a quick pass, but it's gonna go out of bounds. And here we go, Southern Virginia with the ball. Pass up the field will go out of bounds. Ferrum has possession of the ball and passes it out of bounds. I think they're just getting a little excited to try and get their fifth goal of the game, probably rushing it a little bit. And SVU moves the ball up to about midfield. And the ball will go out of bounds once again. Ferrum quickly passing the ball up, trying to make an offensive opportunity for themselves. And a shot's going to be taken. And I believe that's going to go out of bounds, and SVU will take possession of the ball. Or, I'm sorry, ladies and gentlemen, that'll be a penalty and a free hit for SVU. But that one will indeed go out of bounds for Southern Virginia University to take possession. Another call out there. SVU will take it at about their own 40-yard line. Ball's going to get taken away by the Panthers. Ferrum College slowly making their way up towards the striking circle. And the shot's going to get taken, but will get blocked and go out of bounds. Southern Virginia is going to take the ball at about their own 15-yard line. There's going to be a penalty called. And they will take it again at about their own 45. Southern Virginia trying to make some headway offensively as they drive in towards the striking area, but are unable to get a shot off. Ferrum's defense was just overpowering in that last second or two. They were trying to take a shot. Ferrum drives in. SVU slowly making their way up. The penalty is going to be called. And number 14, Sydney White's going to take it from about Ferrum's 35-yard line.
Sydney White, one of those other veteran players on the field.
And that will be the end of the fourth quarter. The final score, Ferrum College 4, Southern Virginia University 1. It seems history has repeated itself. However, a good game nonetheless. Southern Virginia started to come back in the fourth quarter after getting their first goal. But Ferrum, I think that motivated them just enough to keep pursuing SVU's goal as well.
You said it, Rock. You know, next week, the Knights are playing, or not next week, next game, the Knights are going to be at Sweetbriar playing the Vixens. You know, it should be another good game. And I loved what I saw here at the end. The Knights could have given up. They could have put their heads down, but they kept on going, and they were able to, you know, score off the opportunity that they were given. And as long as they keep on continuing to do that, continue to practice and work on that, you know, they should be able to make some more headway this season. And like we've said before, they've been improving. There's a lot of young players on this team, mostly freshmen, and this was their first game of field hockey collegiately, and some even ever. And so it just has to get more of those reps and more practice and more experience. You know, this team, there's a lot of room for growth, and there's a lot of promise in the future.
Absolutely. You said it, Tyler. Well, feel free to tune in, fans. Thank you so much. Feel free to hit that like, comment, and subscribe buttons. Thank you for your support, and go Knights.